Hello YouTube, is back again with another video. This time on my Yosenju Kaiju deck profile. I still have the Burning Abyss deck to do. I'll do it after this one. But yeah, for the regional, I'm either thinking Heroes or Yosenjus. They're both really good decks. Heroes just lock out a bunch of decks. It hurts the Dark Lords somewhat. Hurts the ABC if you go first. Hurts Mermails. Hurts Light. It just shuts down Light Sword. Stuff like that. But then this deck, if you go first, you can lock them out too, but not as hard as heroes do. But then if you go second, you can just board wipe them, which is I like that. And then also this deck is more consistent. Heroes are somewhat consistent, but like in certain scenarios, you just draw too many spells, no protection, and I don't like that. Here you just go all out, which I like. But let's get to it. I've actually changed this deck up since the last time I showed you guys because now the ABCs are out, gotta be ready for them. So 3-1s. The best one, like my favorite and the best one, of course. 3-2s. I actually got a French playset at the last region, which I liked. The vendor was selling them for $1 a piece. I was like, why not? Only bad part, he didn't have the other ones though. But it's still good. I picked them up. 3-3s. The searcher. I had to play 3 of them. 2 Sujik. Still playing 2 from last time. It pops up in the Blue Eyes matchup. Just discard, but make your guys beefy. Like, against the actual Blue Eyes White Dragon, it doesn't pop up because it's still stronger than you. But, like, against, like, the Spirit, like that, you can still beat over. But yeah, like, it's just another name, pretty much. That's it for Yosenju's, 11 Yosenju's. Pretty standard lineup, I guess. 1 Jizukuru, 1 Thunder King. I play one of each because just the names for Slumber, and they have the same attack, so it doesn't really matter. 1 Diagram. This is a new edition. It's for a ratio. I just tell you right now. 1 Gameciel and 2 Kamungus. So I'm playing 6 Kaijus now over the 5 from last time, because of course you want to see the Kaijus more, but not too much. So I put 1 more Diagram in to see if I draw the Kaijus more. For the ABC matchup, you just want to get rid of Buster Dragon. That's your main objective. Also to get rid of Tree Toad, I guess. And whatever else bothers you. But yeah, I've been playing the Dagaran over all the other Kaijus because it helps you beat over these 3, but then you can still beat over it with these 2. So in a certain scenario where you draw this and 1 of these, you give this to your opponent and beat over with this, or vice versa, but they're going this way. But then I picked it over Radiant, Godarla, and over a second Gameciel as well, because it's a 3k attacker. So it puts more damage on board than those other ones do. But yeah, that's my ratio. And then I'm only playing 1 Gameciel because of Blue Eyes. You don't want to give him an 8. Even though this is an 8. But I want that 300 damage could actually make a difference, especially because of the Yosenju attacks being really weird, especially when Tenki's up. So that's why I put that there. But yeah, I'm liking this ratio so far. Yeah. So surprisingly, I actually have not drawn Dagaran yet, but I've drawn all the other Kaijus pretty decently. And then for the hand traps, 2 Ghost Ogre and 2 Maxi. I'm not playing the Veiler no more. I feel this is better, this format. Or now. I mean, Veiler's still good, but I feel this is better because you turn off the field spell. For the ABCs. And then this is overall good. And also, the Ghost Ogres are good against Metalful. When they activate their skill, just pop it. Not the best, because they can have multiples, but it works. Now for the spells. 3 Tanky to search all your Senjus. 3 Interrupted to board wipe and then pretty much game your opponent. And then now that I'm running the Dogran, I could actually resolve all 3 in theory. But you're not going to really do that. You either resolve 1 or 2. 3 is just like it's like a grind game, or you're just overkilling them. Defissure. I'm still playing the Defissure even though I'm playing the 4 hand traps, because I like to go second in this deck, and then I use this offensively. So I go Defissure, Interrupted, or Defissure Regeki, and then my opponent they take the board wipe, especially against Burning Abyss. This is disgusting. They take the board wipe, or if it's if it's ABC, they have to discard or banish this, and then let you nuke their board. That it kind of hurts because then you nuke all the A, B, and C so they get their effects. But if they don't have the card to discard, they're screwed. And then for like, they could also just twin twister this, but it's making them waste the twin twister on one card while you if you drew other traps, you could just set them and they're safe. And of course the Regeki, and then the upstart. And then now I'm playing 3 twin twisters. I used to play the 3 MST, but you want to make sure you hit the anti spells, the strikes, the warnings, all that stuff. You want to make sure your plays go off. That's enough. That's it for the spells. Sadly, I don't have Desires, like I said before. Desires is actually really dirty in this deck. I've seen many replays with Desires. It's disgusting. For the traps, 1 Emptiness. All your Yosenju just normal summon off of each other, so you just lock your opponent out. 2 Quaking Mirror Force and 1 Storming. I don't have a 3rd Quaking, so Storming. I actually like this ratio though. Quaking is good for the Kaiju Slumbers, and Storming is just good if you're trying to OTK them, I guess. 2 Strike, because I don't have the 3rd, and then the 1 Warning. So for the main deck, now for the extra deck, the 1 Dante for cherries. Or, the whole extra deck is actually pretty much cherry targets, but 2 Cowboy, Dweller, Roach, Chidori, Castell, Giant Hand, Tiger King, Dark Rebellion. I play Dark Rebellion and the Utopias. But it's just there if they have a monster that's really big. You just get more damage out. That's about it. The Bahamut Shark for Ghost Cherry Target, Lightning, and the Spirit for Cherries. I don't have Street Toad, so that's why I have the Bahamut Shark here. And also the Bahamut Shark against Mermos is actually better because they could probably have that level 3 Mermo XYZ for some reason. If they do have it, good. Also, like, let's say if you were to cherry them twice, cherry the Bahamut and the Dweller, they kind of just lose. But then it's already overkill or something. Yeah, that's the extra deck. You really never go into it. The only ones you go into are usually Cowboy or Giant Hand, Tiger King, and the Utopias. Tiger King is if you put damage out but you don't have, it's not enough for game, you could just make the Tiger King so you can have a monster so you don't get OTK'd yourself. Now for the side deck, 2 Flying Sea, 2 Ghost Reapers, 1 2 Cherries, and then 2 Speed Over Manko. I still have the Mankos in here because this deck's Mermail matchup's pretty bad. You just get savaged, so you just want to make sure you savage them back. Monsters for the spells is just 2 Necro Valley, 1 Terraforming. Honestly, I'm tempted to main deck in this, but it doesn't hurt everything, I guess. But yeah, like, this is really good against ABCs. I'm gonna keep saying that over and over, but ABC is the main deck. But yeah, this is a great card, or great cards. Then 2 Light Mirror for the Blue Eyes matchup when you go first, because they always want to go second. And then I guess Heralds, I don't know. Just Lion Prince is just good overall. 1 macro, help against the Mermail matchup that you just get savaged in, and then anything that just goes to grave. And then I'm actually setting 2 Decrees. This is for that Paleozoic deck. I hate the deck with the passion. Just want to like rip all the cards up, you know. But yeah, the roll Decrees for that for that deck. I mean, and also you have the triple twin twisters too. And then 1 Soul Drain. Just another Mermail hate, and just overall anything else like trying to think. Anything that has like a grave effect, like a monster wise, just negates it. But yeah, sorry if I rambled too much in this one, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.